tell us your name and what you do?
I'm Jillian Janson. I've been in the adult industry about 8 years now. I started when I was 18.
Wow.
So, yeah, I was actually still in high school. So.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I love it.
So I started webcamming off of my free cams, actually. So that's how it all began.
What got you into my free cams?
Actually, so I give credit to this guy that I know. So I was walking home one day from work. I was working as a waitress at Perkins, and I'm coming home, and there's this guy that I know from like a couple years before, but I didn't recognize him, and his friend, and they invite me back to their house. It's like, I'm just like, well, the guy got really buff and like so hot. I was like, how can I not?
Obviously.
So I was so into him because like we used to talk all the time, and so I knew him. It wasn't like a stranger, but the other dude was a stranger. And I was like, he was so into me, and I was like, you know what? I'll go upstairs. I'm gonna go fuck your friend, but I'm gonna come downstairs, and then I'll dance for you, and we'll have a good time. But I'll give you my number and we can like do it another day. And like, I was like, well, you know, sometime in between then, my free cams came up. It was like, you know, because I started doing, way back in the day before like the booty, like bounce, bounce, bounce was like really a thing. I was like doing that when I was like 15, 16 years old, like. So, I showed them this like YouTube video I think I had like way back in the day. They're like, show me. So of course I had to get on the floor, start going bump, 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 and started doing it. And he's like, yeah, you should do that on my free cams. And I was like, what's my free cams? He's like, he showed me. And I forgot about it for like a little bit. I was just kind of like, he just wanted to see me, and I was like, I think we actually hung out and he actually like got to fuck me, but still wanted to like see me online.
Right.
And I was like, just the concept of that was like really hot, and I was like, why not? So I finally signed up and I went on it, and within a couple of days, I was out in California. So
I love that. That's so awesome. So like, he's the one that really inspired you to do this. That's great. And you're obviously a natural, obviously. So what would you say the highlight of your career has been thus far?
I don't know. I love everything about it. I love that. I love being in front of the camera, and I love being behind it. Like, I haven't really done much as much as I would like to behind it yet. So I just love being on set for major companies, like the whole production, the acting, what it takes to even like get that all scheduled together to get everybody on set, and I just love it all. So like, I don't have a specific favorite, just because everybody that I meet has made some kind of like experience like that I've never had before.
Right.
So I wouldn't be as experienced with not just sex, but just like who I am as a person. I think if I hadn't did this, so
it's all been highlights for you.
Yeah,
it's all been something impactful. I love that.
I'm someone who's like, I don't ever want anything to like influence me, upset, like get me to where I like will want to quit. Like some girls get so overwhelmed and like they just dip, and I'm like, do you not know what you could have done? Like, you could have blown up so big and could have had a wonderful life, but that's the thing, it gets to your head, and it's gotten to my head. I've lost weight, and I was like, and it was like something like, I love curvy and like being like voluptuous, and
Same.
I love that, and I miss it. And then like everybody was like, where's your fat ass, and where'd it go? And it's like, it's still here. I gotta just poke it out a little bit more. I just gotta go like,
oh, look at that butt.
You know?
Yes.
So I don't know. Certain angles it's really good and stuff. But no, it's just I've had things kind of influence me, kind of where it's like, oh, like okay, well then I'm not gonna be on set until I gain that weight back then. So it's like I didn't get to do as many scenes as I should have.
Right.
So, you know, I think it's important to take breaks, you know, so like I did that a lot. For whatever reason, mentally, physically, you know, just to go on a vacation,
right.
see family, whatever it is.
You gotta take care of yourself.
You have to take care of yourself, and I think being in quarantine, that's really made you like realize how important it is.
Absolutely.
To like not go like crazy by doing the same thing over and over, or just or whatever it is. Like I was so used to traveling and feature dancing and being on set to it being like shut off completely.
Right.
You know, so it was like, so now everything's back, hopefully.
Yes,
so
we're getting there. Yeah.
We're getting there, so.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for this interview. You were great. Thank you for answering our questions, and you look amazing. So, I just, and the boots, oh my gosh. Oh my God, can I give you a hug? Thank you so much.